Can you tell me who you are and what you do?
No.
Please.
What do I do? What is my job title?
My name is Noel Hakenen, and back in the 90s, my wife and I were commuting to the church I grew up in, and somebody told us about this crazy church that met in the Kellogg Center at Michigan State. And we went one time, and Steve Summerlot led worship that week, so he had his guitar out, and then he set his guitar down and he picked his Bible up, and then he preached. We loved the music, and we loved the teaching, and we loved the gospel centrality, and so we just said, this is gonna be our church. And so we were college students at that point. We just never went away.
I am Tony Pyle. I'm a pastor here at Riv, and I actually oversee the West Side venue. You know, we're one church that exists in multiple locations or venues, so what I get to do is take our mission and then apply it in a very specific context at the West Side venue.
So I need to tell you my name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just my first name, right?
My name is Dan, one of the pastors here. I have a few different roles. One of my roles is overseeing all of our music. We want to have like really robust theology in our music. We want those words to match what we're preaching and to be just theologically where we're at, and also like emotionally engaging with where people are.
My name is Greg Van Ada, and I'm a volunteer pastor here at Riverview, focusing primarily on the MSU venue. Well, a year after the church was started, I got involved. In fact, Steve Summerlot was my life group leader. And then we went out to plant a church and then came full circle back. So it's fun to be back here where we started.
You only need like 10 seconds, right?
My name is Joe Testa. I'm one of the pastors of Riv. I work with the MSU venue. I spend a lot of time with students on campus trying to help just develop leaders, help people understand the gospel, help them grow as a Christian. And then I work with our MSU venue staff team to try to help make that happen all over the place on campus.
Say your question one more time.
Okay.
My name is James Granger. I am a pastor at Riverview, and my main responsibilities involve our life group system, developing leaders and kind of overseeing that whole system.
My name is Mark Brett. I am a bivocational pastor here at Riv. I work predominantly with the MSU venue and then also provide some organizational input. I see one of the things that I help at Riv is as we continue to grow, creating a structure, systems, and process that guide the growth so we don't lose sight of that mission.
See, we already have too much.
I'm Paul Denherter. I work primarily with the care ministries and help out with the life groups. It's just basically listen to people, trying to help them biblically, and just giving a direction to go that will help their life to grow.
My name is Fred Choi. I'm the Executive Director of Operations at Riverview, so I oversee a lot of the back office operations. My role is one to put wheels on a vision, so to speak.
In a sense, I get to be behind the wheel, holding down the gas pedal, and so I get to just say, hey, we're gonna get to this place and we're gonna get there fast, and to dream big dreams. And then we have this great pastoral team that often function as the brakes for me. It's really cool to be able to be in a church where I get to use my gifts, and I'm surrounded by so many great men who use theirs well to supplement mine, and we get to work together as a team.
How did you get involved with Riverview?
Oh, you mean from the very beginning?
Yeah.
Wow. I moved on the church planning team in 1977. In fact, Paul Denneher and I were on the same team, Paul and his wife and I. My involvement was from day one. We started having Bible studies in the house that we lived in, and that was the beginning of Riverview. We did that for 3 years before we started any kind of a formal service, and boom, everything has happened since then.
In spite of all of our mistakes in the past, our weaknesses, our frailties, God has still been able to use us and grow Riverview. And to me, that's a very evident of God's faithfulness in all of our lives, and we're excited just to be a small part of that.
I'm terrible at this.